everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Pounds and Inches. I'm Bethany.
I'm Ryan.
And today is episode 412 and 157.
All right, we have a very special guest joining us today. This is Super Cat, and she is here to talk about our game today. All right, so what are we talking about today?
Today we are introducing Orchard.
That's right, we're talking about Orchard. This is the game we were on vacation in Chicago. We decided to stop by a local game store called Cat and Mouse, and we didn't know what to get. There was just so much choices there.
Yeah, but we did know that we only had one kids game in our collection, so we kind of veered over to that area and picked this up. We had heard a few reviews on it, and they sounded promising.
Yeah. All right, so Super Cat, what do you get when you open this box? What are all the things you get?
You get all the types of rotten fruit, a dice, and baskets. So there's 4 types of fruits. There is
Yeah, you can tell us.
plums, pears, and cherries and apples, and that's it.
Yeah. You also get the player board that everything goes on, and in the middle is this puzzle board. It starts blank, and then as the game progresses, it fills up with its raven pictures, which we'll talk about right now. All right, so how does the game work? What are we trying to do here?
So you put all this stuff inside the baskets. If you roll this, then that means you get this.
So the red equals cherries. The dice tells you what to get, doesn't it? Each color represents a different kind of a food.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do? Why are you rolling the dice?
Because you can just go like, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
That's not how the game works, and you know that. But what's happening is we're harvesting during an orchard, and you want to get all of the fruit off the trees before the raven comes. And it's when you roll the dice that tells you what kind of fruit you're going to pick. And also, whenever you roll the raven, you get to put one of the pieces of the raven puzzle in the middle. And once the raven puzzle fills up, that means the raven came and he took some of our food, and we lose the game. This is a full cooperative game, so we're all working together.
So what do you like about this game, Super Cat?
Everything.
Everything? Yeah, well, that's pretty simple.
All right. So this is something that's word independent. There's no words anywhere on the game, so that way it's something that, a 2 or 3-year-old can learn.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. It says ages 3 to 6. I think first time she played it, she was 3, maybe a little before she was 3 years old, and she got it. She picked it up right away. So I think that this is that's one of the good things about it, is it's a great introductory game for kids to get into gaming.
Yeah, absolutely. It introduces the concept of winning and losing. I think in our society, some kids were never taught how to lose properly, or how to win properly for that matter. So this is a good way for them to learn how to lose properly, still have a good time, enjoy the time spent with our family, even though the game didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Introduces, dice rolling. It's a concept that maybe they've never heard of or seen before. Added some chance and luck element to it. Also, there's the puzzle aspect in the middle, is that that spatial aspect.
I adore these little wooden pieces. Haba is notorious for just having really good production, and this game is no exception. The little pears and the plums and the apples, it's actually really fun playing with this and collecting your pieces and putting them in the basket.
Yeah, it looks awesome. These little baskets are cool too. And when you're looking down at the board, it's very colorful, very bright. It really pops out. It has a nice toy value for the kids as well.
Yeah.
All right, we mentioned the dice a little bit. That is one of the negative things, I would say, in terms of the outcomes, is very deterministic on the dice. If you don't get the dice you need at the time, you're going to have problems. And there's very little decision making. There's very little decision making. The only time you ever really make a decision is if you roll this basket, you need to take 2 fruit from anywhere on the board. And so you need to try to use that one opportunity you have of skill, of making your own choices to choose the right kind of fruit.
Yeah, and it can potentially overstay its welcome. If there's only a few pieces left, or if it's all one fruit and you're just not throwing it, it might lose somebody's attention before it finishes. That does not happen a lot. It's happened, but it has happened a few times, so I just wanted to point that out there.
So when do you think that this is your favorite game to play? How old were you, do you think?
4.
You think 4? You really liked it when you were 3 too. You might not remember that far back. When you were 3 and when you were 4, you really liked it a lot. Now that you're 5 and you're going to be turning 6 later, do you think this is a game that you're going to play a lot, or is this a game that you're playing less now that you're a little bit older?
Less.
Yeah. There's other games that you're choosing more often?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. The box has 3 to 6. Realistically, if you have someone who's is enjoying the games and they're introducing more concepts and they're learning things quickly,
Yeah.
this is maybe 3 to 5 at the most. Maybe even 2.5 to 4.5. This is a great introductory game. It will age out, definitely after the 6-year mark.
Yes, most
Possibly
definitely.
sooner, depending on what other games your kids are into.
So this is going for $45. What do you think about that price?
For the wooden pieces that you're getting, these are handcrafted, they're painted, they look great. I think that's a fair price. Habba doesn't do a whole lot of discounting, so you're probably not going to see it sold a whole lot cheaper elsewhere unless you see a used copy. But that $45 price for the pieces you get is pretty fair.
Yeah, so overall, I would definitely recommend this if you're trying to get your kids into gaming and your kids are still younger yet and need a game that's board independent. I think this is brilliant for that, and I'm looking forward to introducing it to our other daughter as well.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks so much, you guys. Next time you see us, maybe coming from not this place. Spoiler alert.
All right, well, we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.